Did you know that your body talks to you, but because you don't understand the language, you accept it as a noise and you try to shut it down? How do you shut it down? Usually it's pills, some kind of medical procedures, shots, compresses, some kind of therapies, just to get rid of that noise. Do you know what you do with that? You tell your body you do not care about the signals, the cries for help the body gives you, and you are trying to just enjoy the life today without thinking what's going to happen tomorrow. Hi, my name is Roman Salani. For the last 8 years, I've been studying and practicing and sharing with others the holistic approach to health. We call it the general concept of health. Why is it so important? Because even if your medical tests showing norm and your doctor saying your tests are good, but you don't feel well enough, that means you're not good. That means you're not healthy. Let me give you a couple signs, couple signals that the body gives you, couple cries for help that you hear or maybe hear or think you don't hear because you don't want to. So, if you wake up in the morning tired, even though you slept through the night, that's a warning sign. If you have a headache at least once a week you have headache, that's a warning sign. If your blood pressure either high or low, that's a warning sign. If you have skin rashes, skin itches, or something comes up on your skin, anything, that's a warning sign. If you have stomach problems, if you don't go to the toilet number 2 at least once per day, this is huge warning sign. And if you don't want to drink water, or if you crave certain types of foods, and that's not healthy foods usually, that's the warning sign. So all of those things and many, many more is something that your body is trying to tell you, hey, wake up, I need your help. But what do? Headache, a painkiller. Skin rash, a cream. Joint problem, oh, I'll do a shot or I go for physical therapy. I have nothing against physical therapy and shots and pills if that's what you want to do. And in fact, I did physical therapy myself before because I did not know any other way. And some people do need it, because that's the important part of recovery, especially if you had an injury, if you had a surgery, you have to restore your mobility. Those things are crucial and important. What I'm talking about, and that's what I was doing, I had a pain, I'll go to a painkiller. I have pain in my shoulder. If painkiller, I mean, I didn't like to take pills, to be honest. So I would go for physical therapy. And when they do the physical therapy, it gets better. But once I stopped doing physical therapy, it goes back, which means the physical therapy was helping me to put down the symptoms, to quiet the noise from the body, but it was not solving the root cause. So let's talk today about solving the root cause of all of those things and many, many more. If you still believe that allergies or stomach problems or migraines are chronic diseases, just listen up to me. You are dead wrong. Those things can be removed from your body, not overnight, not over a couple months, maybe even a couple years, but it is possible to get rid of those things. I'm not a doctor, so I'm just telling you my experience and experience of people who I personally know. And I'm not guaranteeing you're going to get exactly the same results, because you will not. Your body is different, but you have a chance to at least try and see if that can help you to change your life. And by the way, you will learn to hear your body. So, what is general concept of health? First of all, let's start with understanding what is general concept of health. General means applies to everybody, whether you're man or woman, child or grown up or an elderly person. It doesn't discriminate based on your age, gender, religion, education, lifestyle, income, nothing. It applies to all of us. Why? Because we all build of cells. Every single person on this planet Earth is built of cells, and those cells have only 2 needs. 1, they need to eat, and 2, they need to remove garbage. There is no person on this planet Earth who functions differently. And if you find one, please let me know. I would be interested to know. And most important, I would like to report it to the scientists, because they'll get a Nobel Prize for finding a person who is not a person. So, it applies to everybody across the board. Number 2, concept. Concept is the system. It's a manual. It's a step-by-step guide You call it or you understand it whichever way you like. The bottom line is concept means it provides us with step-by-step guidance to do certain things. We get a cell phone, we get the manual. It says charge the phone once a day or whatever, turn it off every 24 or 48 hours so it has to reboot, keep it out of the sun, blah, blah, blah. You get the car, you have a huge manual that says you have to change oil, you have to rotate tires, you have to do X, Y, Z, and then the car runs perfect. No. Everybody does it? No. Does everybody car runs perfect for 5, 10, 20 years? No. If you don't follow the instructions, the manual, the car doesn't run too long. Same thing with a cell phone. Why our body is different? It is not. If you have the manual, you follow the manual, your body serves you well. And if you have the body, you have a manual, and you don't follow it, your body doesn't serve you well. And if you don't have the manual, you cannot even follow it. So the concept is the manual to your body. That's why we say general for everybody, concept, the manual to health, not to how deal with disease. I mentioned you a couple symptoms. Those symptoms are not disease. They're a manifestation of disease, and doctors gave them different names. But I'm not going to talk about how to get rid of disease. I'm going to talk with you how to maintain health, how to improve your health, and how to keep it going for longer. That's why it's general for everybody, concept, the system, and health, how to be healthy. Now, let's get over this very quickly. There are 6 steps. In my experience, most people start... most of people start here with the 4th step. In my system. And what they say, oh, Roman, I eat well. Roman, I take supplements. Roman, I eat vitamins. Once a year, I take vitamin C when it's fall coming up. Or I take vitamin D or whatever. That's 4th step. 4th. Not the 1st, not the 2nd and 3rd. Try to go up the ladder, going every 4 steps. So let's take a look. What is the 6 steps? Step number 1 is mindset. What's going on around us, what we have in our hands, what we have anywhere in the world is first came to somebody's mind. Your health also starts here in between your ears. If you believe that somebody else is responsible for your health, sorry guys, you will never be healthy. Your health is your responsibility. Everything you do today or you don't do starts here. And if you don't do the right things, then your health is going away from you and you're aging faster. If you're doing the right things and not doing the wrong things, your health is getting better and you're becoming healthier and living longer. So the mindset is important. The mindset is this: I am responsible for my health and I will be doing things that benefit me and my health, and I will not be doing things that hurt me. Now the question comes in, how do I know? And this is a great question because that's exactly what I do for the last 8 years. I share with people this knowledge and teach people to understand their body, what it says, what it wants, and how to help it to get what it wants. So 2 pieces. 1, accept responsibility. And 2, and I not necessarily have to be your ultimate source, but find the source that you will trust and you will follow along to learn about your health and to take control of it. And by the way, if you're looking for the doctors, be careful. They are very important people. They're very knowledgeable about one thing: disease, 2 things, and medications. Disease and medications usually have nothing to do with health. That's why I'm saying we're talking about health, not medicine, health, not diseases. Now, step number 2, physical activity. Yes, don't start crying. You don't have time. You don't have energy. You don't have energy. This is a sign that you have to do it. That's as simple as that. So physical activity. Every single day you have to move your body. If you work like me and you have a sedentary lifestyle, right here is my chair. I spend at least 8 hours per day in that chair. I'm not proud of this, but this is my life. This is my job. So, what do? Every 30 minutes at least, get up and do a walk. Fall down and do push-up. Get to your pull-up bar and do a pull-up. Do something, but don't sit 8 hours straight. Move your body every 30 minutes or so. That's actually number 2. Number 1, when you wake up, the first thing you do in the morning, after drinking your water, after going to the toilet, you have to move your body. Stretching, yoga, walking, running, bicycle, do whatever you like, but move your body first thing in the morning. You have to move your lymph, and your lymph will get the garbage out. Remember, the cells have 2 needs: get food in, get garbage out. Lymph helps us to remove a lot of garbage out. The next one will be doing even more than that. But let's stop here. So exercise every morning, this something, and during the day, minimum every 30 minutes, you have to get up and walk. Stretch, squat, do something. Next, hydration. This is probably the biggest one that many people still misunderstand. Even though I see many people right now walking with the bottles, with the jars, with the whatever else they carry in, and I don't know what's actually inside. So I hope that's water. But water is not always the same as the other water. As my friend, who I will not mention his name because I don't want to get any troubles, but he says water is not just water, my friend. And I completely agree with him. So each water is different, and your water has to have proper quality, and you have to have proper quantity of that. And if one of those 2 parameters are missing, sucks, but you're not getting what it needs. If you have wrong parameters, if you have wrong quality of water, you're not getting what you need. And if you don't have enough of good water, you're not getting what it needs. So you need to make sure you have 2 things matching, the quality and the quantity. Once you do that, your body will get rid of 70% of your problems. Why? Because you are approximately 70% water. That's very simple. Water delivers nutrients to your cells. Water gets the garbage out. So both needs of your cells, the nutrition and the removal of garbage, are taken care of in part by water. By the way, your lymph, if it's not flowing well, it's because you lack in water, because lymph has to flow, and it also has liquid and water inside of it. So that's only 1, 2, 3 steps. People start, I actually misspoke. People start with this 5th step, not even with the 4th step, because the 4th step is something I never knew about, and most people never do. Up until now, they hear this fancy word detox, and they jump on it, but they don't have any clue what it is. And that's why this next step, the internal hygiene, they do it wrong, they don't like it, and they never go back to it again because they don't understand the purpose. So here's what detox is supposed to do, and here's what most detox programs do. They send you down to the toilet, they drain your water from you, and they make you dehydrated, and that's how you supposedly detoxing or losing weight. The real detox programs have nothing to do with sitting on the toilet and draining your body out of water. The real detox programs do the following. They get rid of water and fat-soluble toxins by introducing into your body certain nutrients that help your body to digest and remove the fat-soluble toxins, and helping to properly hydrate your body. Remember the step before, proper hydration, and adding some other nutrients that help to remove the water-soluble toxins faster. It's not about weight loss, it's about removing garbage from your body, because that garbage is something that stops your body from properly processing nutrients, from properly metabolizing the fats, and from getting your energy back. Because it's a vicious cycle. You have no energy, you don't exercise, but in order for you to exercise, you need energy, and you cannot do it. And toxins are stopping you from exercising because they're taking your energy away. Now, the next part of internal hygiene is cleansing your body from parasites and normalizing viruses, fungus, and bacteria, those little things that live inside of you. Parasites we don't need at all, period. We need to get them out. They stealing from you, and they intoxicating your body with their own garbage, and it stays there. And viruses, fungus, and bacteria, you need them because they train your immune system and help you to do some other processes. But if they go out of the check, out of the balance, you get sick. You get the point. So we do that. the last step in our internal hygiene is our intestine. It's a long pipe that goes from here to down there, and with age, with time, it gets clogged. And if you do not cleanse that pipe, guess what's going to happen? Everything you eat goes express from here to there. It does not get digested. You have all those other problems that they call fancy names, irritable syndrome, whatever. I don't even know. I don't like to know the diagnosis, because again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a human being who learned something and who is willing to share with others to help you to become like me, happy, energized, and fit. So, 3 steps in internal hygiene: toxins, parasites, viruses, and bacteria, and intestine. Now, that's the 5th step now that most people start their healthy lifestyle with: nutrition. Wow, now you eat well, you take supplements, you take vitamin B or C or D, and maybe even zinc. Now you know that zinc is responsible for your immune system, right? Oh yeah, but by itself, it does not even get digested well. So, guys and girls, nutrition is consistent of not what's on your plate, not of some kind of supplement, but of cellular code. I'll talk about the code next time. But there are 5 things that your body needs to get on a daily basis. Not once a week, not once a month, not once a year. When it's cold, I'll take vitamin C. That's once a year. No, every single day your body needs these 5 things. And if you don't get these 5 things, then guess what? Your cells don't get what they need: energy or building material. If they don't have energy, there's nothing they can build with. They have no energy to build. If they have no building materials, there's nothing to build your body with, and that's why you are falling apart. And final 6th step is protection. You now have your mindset right. You move in your body. You hydrate in your body. You remove the garbage. You feed in your body, but you have it open to junk, to garbage that's coming out from outside. And then you have to go over and over again with cleansing. And you will still have to do it with cleansing no matter what, because we not live in sterile world. But if you put the defense system, the protection around you, that cleansing every year will become easier, your body will become stronger, and you will be living longer with higher quality of life. Isn't that what you want? So what do we protect ourselves against? One is free radicals, something that some people don't know, some people do know, but basically it's antioxidants. You can do it with lemon, pomegranate, anything else, or you can do it with a capsule of antioxidant that creates, I'm not going to go into details, it just helps you to get rid of free radicals. Very simple, easy, and quickly. And number 2, your immune system. I already mentioned zinc, but the immune system is not only zinc. There are many, many other pieces of the puzzle that have to be in your digestion, in your diet, and this is you can get from our company. So all of these 6 steps, I can walk you through this process. Funny thing, and maybe it's very crazy thing, I'm not even going to charge you anything for walking you through this entire process, helping you to set up your day, your routines according to your already existing schedule, with the things that I'm going to suggest you to do, to implement, and maybe I will even suggest you to change slightly what you're already doing, because maybe you're doing it wrong. There are some people who are saying, I'm an owl and I'm going to go to bed at 1 o'clock at night. That's too bad, because by that time, your body already stopped to rejuvenate itself, and you actually were awake when body came to fix you, but you were not there. So we'll talk about it. And again, I'll help you out as much as I can with my experience, with my resources, and with the products that our company offers. For you, they will be at the discounted price because you are my customer, and I will walk you through everything from start to finish. And once I give you all of my knowledge, guess what's going to happen? You will become independent from me, from medical profession, from disease, and you will be in complete control of your own health. But moreover, you will be able to pass this knowledge, this information to your family, to your friends, to your co-workers, to people around you, people who you care. And if you are ambitious, you will even join me in my business and help me to do it around the world, because it's a lot of fun to travel around the world, to speak with the people around the world and help them to see the world in your eyes, with your eyes, where you can wake up in the morning, be energized, forget about headaches, allergies, skin problems, stomach problems, joint problems. You can move freely, regardless of your age. You can help your family. You will not be a burden to your children, and you will be able to even help your parents to become and enjoy their life more and for longer with you. So this is the switch. General concept of health applies to everybody. System of health, maintenance and improvement. It's yours. I already gave it to you, so you are 1 foot in. If you want to take the second step and actually become my customer, become the member of our club for free, with free support and guidance for the rest of your life, and get a lot of benefits on top of everything that I just mentioned, please reach out to me. I will be more than happy to help. I'm here to do it. And yes, I make money, but you're not paying me for that. You're getting everything from me for free, and the products you're buying from the company. And this is a premium quality products, verified, tested for many years, tested on people across the globe. So it doesn't matter who you are. They will work for you one way or the other. And again, we'll work together to see how you can benefit best from this. Take it or leave it. It's your call. It's your choice. I'm here to help. Thank you. Have a good day.